Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jay and welcome to the channel. Today we're back here in Jurassic World Evolution in Matanceros Emergent Biopark, where we're going to be adding in our first carnivores of the park today. If that sounds appealing to you, feel free to hit the subscribe button and like the video of course if you're new here. And let's get into today's video. Just before we get started, I just want to once again reiterate that modding is not supported by Frontier, the developers of Jurassic World Evolution. And if you want to do so, please do so at your own discretion. Make sure to back up all your files, etc, etc. And yeah, let's get into it. So today we're going to be introducing quite possibly one of my new favorite mods in Jurassic World Evolution. Created by Jagged Fang Designs, we're going to be introducing the okay, I don't really know how to pronounce the name of this guy, but I think it's pronounced the Erosteon? Erosteon? I don't know. But essentially, these guys are Megaraptors. So the Megaraptor and dinosaurs are really weird. That's basically the selling point, is that Megaraptors are remarkably strange and nobody really knows how they fit into the theropod dinosaur family. They're just kind of really confusing, and most of them aren't really well known. We don't have very many fossils. Erosteon does have a decent amount of fossil material, but just in general, we don't know very much about these guys. Erosteon is pretty big as an animal. They are honestly really cool as far as Jagged Fang Design's interpretation of them goes. Very, very interesting looking, really beautiful, and I think they really are a contender for one of my new favorites. It is unfortunate that this dinosaur has to replace the Allosaurus, because it seems that Allosaurus probably has the best rig for a lot of medium-sized carnivores, and therefore a lot of the really good medium-sized carnivores have to replace the Allosaurus. For example, the Yangchuanosaurus in our previous park, I had that loaded in and I had to switch it out to get the Erosteon in, and it's a bit of a shame that we can't have more dinosaurs. So maybe as time goes on someone might find out how to mod in additional species, but as of now we can only replace dinosaurs. And unfortunately, that means that we have to kind of switch them out as we go along. But I think the Erosteon is beautiful, beautiful dinosaur. Very glad to have it. And the ones we include today, we're going to have a look. I go with a base skin and a kind of a duller skin for to kind of imply gender dimorphism in these animals, sexual dimorphism, sorry. And I think it turns out pretty cool. I give them a little rocky habitat kind of right behind the hotel. So imagine when you're in the hotel, you're looking out over the park, you have this really great view of some very impressive dinosaurs. I also gave them a couple of viewing platforms to observe these dinosaurs from. And of course I textured the habitat quite well with a lot of sand, with a lot of rock. In fact, more rock than sand, because we are getting towards a bit of an elevated area of the park. And I thought that a bit more rock would look quite cool. You may have noticed in this park that I'm not really using much of the redwood plants. The redwood trees, sorry. And that's just because, I used them a lot in the last park, so I want to use them quite sparingly here. I might save them for one of the later habitats, or I might not use them at all, because we do have a bunch of other plants we can use, and I want to keep this park feeling a bit more tropical, a bit different from Nublar Emergent Biopark. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it, not using them right now, so I think that's okay. And we're getting quite close to the end of the time lapse, which is very short. I'll let you guys see the animals emerge from the hatchery, and then I'll go see you guys in the live section. So with that, I will see you guys in a bit. And yeah, just enjoy these dinosaurs popping out of the hatchery. See you in a sec. Alright everyone, here we are in the game itself, and as you can see we've got a very large crowd of people all wanting to check out our newest additions, our lovely carnivores. It does look very oddly disproportionate because there's literally no one here. There's nobody looking at our lovely herbivores, who we should just check in quickly before we go over there. These are our lovely Ceticosaurs from our previous episode, our Euoplocephalus, who are just kind of roaming about. And we do have one more, which is our Nodosaurus, which is looking super cute and just waddling about doing its thing. So very nice, very lovely dinosaurs. And as you can see, not much else has changed here. I added in a little path going along here, kind of crossing over the main hotel path, which I just added as well, the hotel. And we go up here towards 2 viewing platforms, and the tall viewing platform is kind of at ground level, while the shorter viewing gallery is more kind of at a slight elevation, so you can see that you are slightly higher than the rest of the park here, because this whole thing is on a hill. And let's just quickly look at the view. So if you go up to the hotel and you see the view from there, you can actually just about peer into the habitat and see some of the dinosaurs. That's a quick peek at some of them. They are very impressive creatures, so we'll look at them quite close up in a second. Let's look at the elevated viewing platform, and also a pretty decent view. You get a bit of blockage from the trees, but I think it really kind of helps sell the fact that these guys are kind of hidden away in a forest. I think it looks really nice. And of course, if you want the perfect view, you come down to our viewing gallery, and there you go. Perfect unobstructed view of our 3 Erostheons. They look incredible, don't they? I love the blue kind of mating color. That's how Jagged Fang Designs described it. That's kind of their mating pattern. They did recommend using the woodland skin as a female variant, but I prefer the arid pattern because it has this lovely kind of dark, almost like a vest look to it. So let's look at them up close. So look at the in quotations, female model first. Really beautiful. The detail work is absolutely astounding. The little stripes, the splotches, the scales, and the face, especially with that red eye, gorgeous. Unfortunately, of course, due to rigging limitations, I think these animals cannot be given the proper hand positions. These guys kind of have pronated hands, which they can't. They would, in fact, in real life have supinated hands, something like that. And this is our kind of our male variant with the mating colors. Really incredible animal. Look, like it just looks beautiful. Just the colors, the detail. It's quite incredible, and those claws on the hands make it look so threatening. I think that is just really impressive. That is quite an animal, if I do say so myself. Really quite something. I really like the just the amount of detail that Jagged Fang Designs puts into their work. Like, just in colors alone, like look at the face. This isn't just pure blue and yellow. There's like flecks of green, dark browns. Like the colors really naturally kind of blend together to create something very unique. And that just is something I'm always going to be quite impressed by. And them on this new terrain mod just looks really excellent. Like I said, mods really do help keep this game quite fresh and quite exciting. And honestly, Jagged Fang Designs' work is absolutely proof of that. They've made some incredible models, and I do hope to commission something from them in the future. So do check out their mod on the Nexus, and of course support them if you really enjoy this as well. But yeah, let's look at their guest view again. This is one of the females coming really close up and just looking absolutely incredible. And there you go, running off. Like, I really like these guys as carnivores, and they may actually have taken over the Yanchuanosaurus as my favorite mod. Actually, I don't know. The Yanchuanosaurus is pretty amazing. It might not be beaten just yet, but these guys are excellent. And that is it for today's live play. I'll just quickly run over some of the things I intend to do in the future. Like, one of the things I really would like to do is get in a big open plain kind of safari habitat. I think that would look really, really exciting. I think we'll put that kind of back in this direction towards where the operation center is, just back here. I think it would look pretty good, and I think it just suited really well. Anyways, that is it for today's live play section. It's a very short episode today, and yeah, I'll leave you with that. So if you liked the video, of course, do give it a like, and if you really enjoyed this content, please do subscribe. I do videos now 3 times a week, so you'll get a Planet Zoo Challenge Mode video on Monday, Jurassic World Evolution video on Wednesday, and my Planet Zoo Sandbox series Sanakov Land on this Saturday. I am planning to maybe release something this Friday as a bit of a special video because we are almost hitting 500 subscribers, so do look out for that as well. In any case, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.